Kyle Shanahan unleashes the truth. Exclusive revelations in the pre-match conference with the Buccaneers. San Francisco 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan finally breaks the silence on the mysterious lack of playing time for talented runner Jordan Mason. Despite his efficiency on the field, Mason has been in the shadows of other players. Discover the reasons behind this decision, the preference for McCaffrey and Mitchell, and how the team's strategy aims to balance the game. Also, take a look at the lessons learned by the 49ers after a challenging streak and the key injury situation for their showdown against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The truth behind the game revealed in this must-read report. Kyle Shanahan reveals why Jordan Mason hasn't played much for the 49ers. The San Francisco 49ers running back situation has been closely watched all season, with star Christian McCaffrey leading the league in rushing yards. But his ability to catch passes in the air has forced the team to be efficient with their plays. This has led substitutes Elijah Mitchell and Jordan Mason to get some opportunities, with head coach Kyle Shanahan acknowledging the need to create more balance in the past, though it's challenging to take a player of McCaffrey's caliber off the field. Last Sunday, the 49ers gave McCaffrey 16 of the team's 27 rushes, involving him more in the passing game with 6 receptions for 47 yards on 10 attempts. Using McCaffrey in space is a smarter plan, as it entails less wear and tear on his body compared to running through the center into traffic. But how did the 49ers distribute the other 11 rushes? Elijah Mitchell led with 8, gaining 23 yards on those opportunities, while Deebo Samuel had 3 rushes for 29 yards and a touchdown. However, one name was missing from the group, running back Jordan Mason, who had only 3 playing opportunities, even though the game was decided. Mason's lack of playing time has been somewhat mysterious this season, as the runner has averaged 5.6 yards per attempt in 21 opportunities, but has ceded the number 2 role to Elijah Mitchell, who has been less efficient with only 73 yards on 30 attempts. Now, there are some reasons for that efficiency and balance among the substitutes, but the reality is that Mason has been effective when on the field. So why hasn't that translated into more playing time? Speaking to reporters before the Week 12 matchup of San Francisco against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, head coach Kyle Shanahan revealed that it's not a confidence issue but rather a matter of preference, as the 49ers decidedly prefer McCaffrey and Mitchell over Mason. Why would confidence be an issue? Shanahan said, 2 guys in front of him would have to get hurt for him to play more. There are 3 of them. You're implying that I don't have confidence in him or something. That's what I heard in the question. So I'm trying to understand exactly what your question is. When asked about the efficiency difference, Shanahan diverted attention from the statistics, pointing out Mitchell's track record. We look at more than stats. Mitchell is our second back. He's done some pretty good things here, and JP is our third. He's been our second at times. But it's like most cases in the NFL, Shanahan said. Now, Mitchell has a solid track record in San Francisco. He has never fumbled in his career, something of great importance to Shanahan and the 49ers. But he has also suffered several injuries throughout his 49ers career, while Mason brings a different skill set as well as a more powerful style. The 49ers need to find ways to keep their top players healthier, and that could come, perhaps, from Jordan Mason seizing some of those additional opportunities. But for now, it seems that won't be the case for the 49ers. Trent Williams says the 49ers learned their lesson. The 49ers have lost 3 of their last 4 games, but they also won last week, so all is well. They've addressed their issues, tackled their weaknesses, and learned from their mistakes. And their 31-point victory over the Jaguars proves it. If there was any kind of complacency or any kind of thinking that we had it all figured out, we definitely got a rude awakening, said Trent Williams on Thursday in the 49ers locker room. And fortunately, it came early in the season rather than some of those games that are imperative to win at the end and in the playoffs. Part of what you're saying is correct. We learned that lesson early. When you start 5-0, it's hard to imagine losing 3 in a row. But this game has a way of humbling everybody, and I think we got our fair share of humble pie. But that doesn't take away merit from any of those teams. They beat us fair and square. But this game has a lot of ups and downs, and we went through a down period. Now we're trying to get back to our standard. The 49ers became complacent when they had a 5-0 record and started thinking about the playoffs. So, they had to learn a lesson, which is to take the season one game at a time because every game counts equally. Sure, the 49ers are the fourth oldest team in the NFL and have reached 3 of the last 4 NFC finals, and Trent Williams, in particular, is one of the most veteran players in the NFL, but they just learned to take it game by game. Better late than never. Now, let's see the 49ers injury report for their matchup against the Buccaneers. Only one player is scheduled to be absent in action for the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday, when they face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That player is the starting left guard, Aaron Banks, who is recovering from a toe injury. Banks also missed last week's matchup against the Jacksonville Jaguars. John Feliciano filled in for him and performed well, so he's likely to rotate in the right guard position alongside Spencer Burford. It wouldn't be surprising if he started the game. Burford has not performed well this season, and the fact that the 49ers incorporate Feliciano, there is a testament to that. We'll see if it works as well as last year when the 49ers did that with Daniel Brunskill and Burford. Aside from Banks, the 49ers are fully ready. Even their list of questionable players is okay, with defensive end Robert Beal Jr., hamstrings, cornerback Darrell Luter, knee, and cornerback Samuel Womack, knee on it. The 49ers will be as healthy as possible with their starters and star players facing the Buccaneers. That's excellent news for them, as they can't afford to lose this game. The 3-game losing streak the 49ers had before the bye week put them in a tricky situation for seeding in the playoffs. They need to take care of weaker teams like the Buccaneers, especially being at home. San Francisco should win this fairly easily before preparing to face the Seattle Seahawks on Thanksgiving Day. And there you have it, Kyle Shanahan's exclusive revelations directly from the pre-match conference with the Buccaneers. Now, we want to hear your opinion. Were you surprised by Shanahan's preference for McCaffrey and Mitchell? Do you think Jordan Mason deserves more time on the field? What do you think about the lesson learned by the 49ers after their challenging streak? Leave your comments below and join the conversation. We want to know your thoughts on these hot topics. Don't miss the chance to be part of the discussion. Thank you for joining us on this exciting journey through the world of the San Francisco 49ers. We're thrilled about what the future holds, and we look forward to sharing it with you. Until next time, keep supporting your team.